Hi clarinet players, Miss Shaw here. In this video I'll be showing you how to grease your clarinet corks. What is the cork? The cork is this brown material that goes around certain parts of your clarinet, and that's what you use to connect the different parts of your clarinet together. The cork, it's actually like a vegetable that grows on a tree, like a tree bark. It gets very dry. It is very, very important to grease these corks often, especially if you have a brand new clarinet. You never ever want to force the parts of the clarinet together. If they are dry, you need to grease them. So we have something called cork grease. It often will look like a container of chapstick. You just spread some around the corks like that. You might have to use your fingers to help spread it around sometimes. After you do that, you will find that the parts go on much more easily. So the mouthpiece has cork. See, I need to grease this part because it's giving me a little trouble. The top part has cork on it. Just put a little cork grease on that. Notice when I take this part off, I will push down the double bubble key. Very important. Double bubble key, if you can see this, raises the bridge, which is right here. My bridge goes up and down. I want it in the up position, little tiny back and forth. I never want to have a key crash like that. That's dangerous. So little tiny back and forth as I take it apart. I put some cork grease on this part here. Spread it around, and as I am putting these pieces, I'm putting them down on my lap, or you can put them in your case. The holes always face the ceiling. The other part that has cork is the bottom of the bottom joint. Put a little cork grease on that, and there we go. So while I have your attention, let me put this together. When I put my clarinet together, I start with my bell. I put it on my knee. I take the long joint. The long joint has what we call a thumb rest, which faces the top. You see me putting on now something called a thummies. Some of your instruments came like with a little pillow to put over that. You can purchase those for, I don't know, like about $1. I am going to put my hand over these big round keys, slowly, little twists and turns, but I am going to use my leg as a table. It's on I'm setting my clarinet on my knee as I do this. My clarinet stays on my knee. I take the top piece, push down the double bubble key, look for the landing here, put it together so all of my holes are in one straight line. Take the barrel. One part of the barrel is too small, it will not fit. The other does fit. Little twists and turn as I push down. Then I take my mouthpiece. The mouthpiece, sometimes I can just kind of push it down. Reed faces one line. The reed faces the same way as this one long key. So oiling your corks is very, very important. If your cork breaks, falls apart in any way, if it is a school instrument, yes, I can fix it. If it is an instrument that you're renting, please take it back to the repair shop. It is a very easy fix, and it shouldn't take long before you have it back in your hands. Okay, if we treat our instruments well, they will work better for us. Happy practicing.